Anarchy, anarchy,
Anarchy.
Hey guys, welcome to the Cinefanatics. It's time for another Schmoedown reaction. I am Chris Adams.
No, I'm Robert Adams.
And we're looking at an Anarchy tournament today. It's going to be War Machines versus Paddington 2.
So, Tony Stark's buddy versus a sequel to the teddy bear.
Oh, he's just delightful.
I have my money on Tony Stark's buddy.
Yeah, but Paddington's just delightful. Actually, for this match, it's Jeannine and... Who was the new person?
Brian Walton.
Brian Walton. We haven't seen Brian Walton yet.
From Nerd State of Mind.
Thank you for reading that off for me.
Yeah.
Brian Walton. We have not seen this person yet, so I have no idea how well he's going to do.
Yeah.
We know that Jeannine is good. She holds her own. However, they're up against Matt Atchity, who we know is good and holds his own, and Alonzo Duralde, who, if you don't remember Alonzo Duralde, he's been on the Schmoedown a few times before. He's held his own very well. He was, last time I remember seeing him, and I can't remember if he's been in there since then, but I remember seeing him in the first free-for-all last year. And
not this year, but the one before.
Yes. That's how years work. Time. Yes, he did fantastic in that free-for-all, though. He did pretty well, and I expect big things out of that team. I think that is one of my sleeper team picks, actually. I think they could go pretty far. That being said, that means I think they're actually going to win this match.
Yeah.
Good input.
You're welcome.
So I'm actually eager to get started here and see where this next match in the Anarchy tournament takes us. So let's get it going.
Hey, guess what, pal?
What do you got?
We're professional now.
Are you ready to do this? I'm so ready to do this.
I mean, yes, I do have my money on Christian on that match, but
Baby Carrots is going to make it so darn entertaining.
it's true. Ellis knows his stuff. We cannot forget how well he was one of the team champions with Harloff. Dan Cook and Topher Grace. What a match.
I have a feeling they're both going to want to have something to say about that.
They've both said stuff about that.
Yeah.
Schmoedown Team Tournament 2018. The theme is Anarchy.
Anarchy.
And
We're going to take competitors' names from a hat, draw them at random, and pair them up. Alonzo Duralde, he's very good. He's very good. He's very good. And Matt Atchity.
yeah, this is a good matchup.
He's good. Yeah, formerly of MODOK. No teams in their current state.
I am sad that Gray is not
This is
participating, though.
completely random. The winning team will play the current team champions at spectacular.
She's crazy.
No further comments. I know
In a
no
good way.
comments.
Bill and Ted.
She was wearing a shirt that said chill on it, but it was in a Netflix font. That's
Yeah.
clever.
The Paddington 2.
I still haven't seen that. I saw the first Paddington, and it was great. And it made me want some orange marmalade.
It's okay.
If you have not seen Paddington, I don't care if you're a single male. I recommend it.
Look, I don't know who does y'all's pairings for these reaction videos, but
You know, we... We're doing this one.
Anarchy, the ultimate Schmoedown team, continues on Christian Arlo.
Hey, I'm Mark Ellis, and A little bit of back and forth in the crowd already, Christian. They are divided as to what the hell is going on, who they're going to be rooting for here today. But you and I present a nice united front announcing this match. And it's this whole league has gone into utter chaos, and it's neither one of our faults. So all the
Chaos.
teams that are coming around, they're all
I'm having an interesting time here. Not chaos, anarchy.
Against our current champions,
Same thing.
the Shire Wolves, Clark Wolf and Rachel Cushing. They are the champions. They are waiting to see who's going to win this. And there are so many teams out here too. And these teams, this has been this craziness has happened here because first of all, you have Alonzo Duralde and Matt Atchity, who are the Paddington 2. Now they've worked together before on What the Flick.
You said Paddington 2?
The Paddington 2.
Yeah, I would have gone with Ted 2. That's just me personally.
You're doing a TED Talk. The Paddington 2.
They hate
and
thunder.
They are both experienced players. They're going up
Gonna
against
be my
the
thunder
War
buddy.
Machine, which is Jeannine The Machine, who has gone through the ringer in this tournament in regards to who was going to be her teammate. At first, we thought it was Ethan
Oh,
Irwin.
yeah.
Then, because of
Irwin, then Guy.
I believe it's scheduling, or Mike Kalinowski had other plans, Ethan Irwin is not going to be her partner. And then Andrew Guy was supposed to be. Andrew Guy said, I do not want to work with Jay Washington, and took himself out of the tournament altogether.
That would have been great.
Now, who's Brian Walton? We don't know. Brian Walton, who is now the Warlord, took that moniker from Thad Williams, and he is now joining up. We don't know who the War Machine is.
Yeah, I mean, the name Brian Walton, pretty boring just on its face, but then you look at something like the Overlord, and you say, well, wait a minute, what is
Who's
this
the
kid all
Overlord?
about?
The Warlord.
What is the Warlord even better than Overlord? I mean, Overlord seems a little nasty.
He's got one of those
That guy
names.
just likes to wreak havoc, and that's what we're going to get.
He's a lord
with the
over
Machine.
war.
Going up against Paddington, too. You talk about experienced players.
It's pretty cool.
One of the all-time
That'd make a
funniest
great
movies
movie.
next to
Lord
during the
over war?
horror movie,
Yeah.
Raid 2.
The Raid 2.
Like, it could be a sequel or something starring Nicolas Cage.
Blood. Is
No.
there going to be any spilled here today?
I like his skull's
I got
on
a
fire.
feeling it's going to happen. I just don't know whose blood it is.
The bees! The bees! Okay.
We are the Paddington 2. I'm El Rey de Navidad, Alonzo Duralde. And I am Saint Atchity. There we go.
Ah.
And we're here to compete in the tournament because we were randomly put together.
This was supposed to be an easy thing for us going into this anarchy, right? It was ridiculous. It was supposed to be the Machine and Ethan Irwin. But then Kalinowski comes and does what he does, runs to Thad, Thad plays his puppy, and now we don't have Ethan. So I decided to take a page out of the loud Hawaiian shirt wearing idiot Thad's book. They called you a warlord? No, that is not what you are. I'm going to introduce you to a real warlord. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up, Mr. Brian Walton, my warlord with the machine. You can call it a war machine. This is going to be beautiful.
Typically part of MODOK, the team
I already like him.
known as Team Tomato. I mixed up a little bit. Gray didn't get matched up with me in this particular tournament, but I'm lucky enough to be with Alonzo. I've known him for
Team
a
Tomato.
while, and I'm still willing to do this with him. Alonzo's pretty
it
smart.
rotten or is it fresh?
Gray isn't, but I'm looking forward to this, and we're in full Christmas regalia because this man literally wrote the book on Christmas movies. I only hope some of that comes up today. Fingers crossed.
It's September.
I know a lot of you are wondering,
When was the last time
who
you saw
is this
Christmas
guy?
movies in the
Who is he?
Schmoedown
Well,
match?
I'm going to tell you who I am. I'm the Warlord. I'm Brian Walton, and you're going to remember that name in this tournament. I'm going to deliver knockouts. I'm going to deliver TKOs. I'm going to earn extra points. I'm going to run circles around so many of
He
y'all
reminds
that
me
you're
of,
gonna wonder, oh my gosh, did I even know how to Schmoedown before this?
Tom Hanks's
Look,
character
people
from The
think
Lady
that,
Killers.
Hanks gets,
Very,
lost in
very
the
underrated
movies.
movie, and I know it's a
I'm
remake.
afraid to spank some people that need it. To quote the great Manolo Blahnik, heels were meant to be stepped on.
But that was a good movie.
It may be my first match, but it's going to be one you're going to remember. You're going to want to remember it for the rest of the year, because at the end of this year, you're looking at the new team champions. And, little critique boys, I'm really sorry to have to knock you out, but it matches your records.
Well, he fits right in.
The
Yeah.
experience of Matt Atchity, he has been that close to being a team champion. The sudden death matchup against the Patriots last season, that close. He on the legendary team of MODOK. Now he is paired up with Alonzo, who had one match in teams, didn't go his way, but had a really strong showing in last year's free-for-all. Haven't seen him since. So will there be ring rust, or will he just
There we go.
maybe
Nice
he
call.
doesn't care because he knows Atchity so well? Then you have the Machine. Jeannine the
You
Machine
should go like on some kind of show where they ask like trivia questions of Schmoedown.
Again, became that close in the collision of almost beating Mark Antwick and Stacey
That
Howard.
might be interesting.
Just didn't go her
We'll
way.
see. I wonder if someone
This is
does
her
that.
first match since then. She has already made a name for herself. It's Brian Walton. It's really about what he is going to do. If Brian Walton comes in here, does something like, say, Amara Kanopik does, and has that rookie magic, then we could be looking at a strong team. Or will the lights get to him? Will he maybe not show up the way some other rookies have, and maybe it'll be too much? We just don't know yet.
Warlords tend to do their best fighting in the sunlight. They look to show off for their fellow man and woman, so I think the Warlord's going to be just fine. The Machine is she well-oiled, going up against the Paddington, two fellas who look great
Became
in
like
Hawaiian shirts.
combat theory or something.
It's like Ellis knows what he's going to say before he says it. Yeah, probably does. Why not? He's a good comedian.
And just being unknown, is that a strength? We'll find out. But
It might be nice sometimes to like have that prepared and know what you're gonna say before you say it.
Christmas movies and Hawaiian shirts.
And marmalade. You got to give him marmalade.
I like it. All right.
From Argentina.
I'm ready to get
Peru.
going. How about you?
Yeah. I
Okay,
got
maybe he doesn't.
Or not.
Trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first.
Wow, it's almost like the crowd's here.
Right to the ring.
Someone outside.
By their manager, the Urban Gladiator
Almost 10 o'clock.
making their Schmoedown.
Hey, don't give him too much behind the curtain here.
Jeannine The Machine and the Warlord Brian
Speaking of behind the curtain.
Walton. War Machine. There's the margin of
Brian Walton excited to be here. Jeannine the Machine's clearly been here before, knows how to pose, and Walton happy to be getting up and around. And Jay
Does he
Walton
remind me of
used by this whole match.
what's his name from Daredevil?
The TV show or the movie?
The TV show. Kind of reminds me of Foggy from the TV show.
Making the big bucks.
Oh, yeah, the actual Eldon Henson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
And their opponents, making their Schmoedown team debut, the Kahuna.
I'm already supporting this team.
Atchity, Alonzo Duralde, the Paddington 2.
It's not really an intimidating name there.
It doesn't have to be.
Alonzo, you read a book on Christmas movies. Best ones to watch. He is wearing a Die Hard themed shirt. Matt Atchity looks like Santa Claus in January when he's on vacation in Hawaii.
I think he was on vacation. He got here late. All right, here we go.
Not necessary shot fired towards one of the competitors.
Here we go. Let's get into round number one, Mark. How's that work?
I will read the rules in round one while Christian gets whatever's wrong with his ears situated. In round number one, the field is going to hear 8 questions from 8 different movie categories. Keep in mind this is a team match, but you are not
Regular
allowed to
size
rely
match
on the
today.
knowledge of your teammate. In
Thank
round one,
God.
the question is asked to the individuals. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round one. As soon as one of us asks the question, please, each of you, write down your best attempt at the correct answer on the whiteboard in front of you. When we call you by your name after about 15 seconds, please show what you wrote down to the camera. At the same time, you verbalize your best attempt at an answer into the microphone. And I will remind each team that you have 3 usages of the JTE rule at your disposal. If you need to hear a question again, make sure you heard it right, or we need to buy yourself
I'm dying
some time.
tonight.
Use the JTE rule. Each team gets 1.
Well, hopefully this is a good match that he can go out on a
Your
winner.
ear is unclogged, and we are ready to go. Yeah.
All right, so with that, Paddington 2, are you guys ready?
Yes.
War Machine, are you ready?
Yep.
Then let's get
Nope.
ready.
Has anyone ever sat here like, no, I'm not ready yet? Like, give me 5.
There it is. Your first question. Field is in the world of fantasy science fiction. And your question is, who directed 1996's classic Independence Day?
Oh, what's his name? Oh no.
People could not stop.
Yes,
I was saying, you're going to feel stupid if you don't remember it.
I got it. I don't know if I spelled it right, but I got it.
Yeah, the last name's kind of hard.
Pens down, please. Pens down, and Alonzo.
Roland Emmerich.
Correct. Jeannine.
Roland Emmerich.
You got it. Matt.
Roland Emmerich.
And Brian.
That's that boy Roland Emmerich.
You got it. All right, Seinfeld.
Roland Emmerich.
Seinfeld coming to play.
He would feel stupid because that's actually our dad's first name.
Emmerich.
Films. Stick 'em up.
Yeah.
What Guy Ritchie film features Tom Wilkinson, Sandy Newton, and Gerard Butler?
Guy Ritchie.
This is the only Guy Ritchie movie I remember having Gerard Butler in it.
4. Used to play stickball. 3, 2.
He didn't
1.
do
Pens
that one,
down,
did he?
please. And Jeannine.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Matt.
Rock and roller.
Correct. Brian. Didn't have it. And Alonzo.
Rock and roller.
They had it. 4-2.
Rock and roller.
2. Paddington.
Didn't
2.
have
Up
it.
by 2.
Jay Washington, the manager, and I would also remind Brian Walton, he seems crestfallen. It's just one. Just one.
He didn't seem
Are
very
you
sad.
okay?
Just
You
lost the
forgot.
title or something.
I wanted that extra point, man.
I understand.
Look, we all win things in life. And Paddington, too, perfect through 2 questions. Your next one comes from the world of dramas, and that query is, what 1999 drama movie follows an 18-year-old girl in the 1960s who is committed to a woman's mental institution and also had an actress win Best Supporting Actress Oscar?
I actually am in the mood to watch this again.
Oscar Mayer has been one of my best friends.
None of confidence, but not a real name. 5,
This was a really good movie, and if you haven't seen, I don't know if you've seen it.
2, 1. Pens down. Matt Atchity.
Girl Interrupted, also known as Kiss Your Brother at the Oscars.
You got it.
Yo, you're kidding me.
Brian.
Girl Interrupted.
Yep.
You got it. Alonzo.
Next time I have a hunch, I'm just going to write it. That is what I was going to write.
Girl Interrupted. I'm actually really in the mood to watch that again. It's a good movie.
Our next question here. That's me.
It threw me off with the
Animated.
actress one because I couldn't remember
Yeah.
if she did or not.
What studio Ghibli film features a living scarecrow sidekick named Turnip Head?
I bet that's what all the kids used to call you.
Turnip
Animated.
Turnip Head. Yeah. Gotta be honest.
I don't know. I actually only really know one Studio Ghibli film off the top of my
Oh,
head.
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell.
So that is the one I will guess, and we will see if I'm right.
5,
I have a feeling I'm way off.
3, 2.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm completely wrong, actually.
Kiki's Deliveries? That's incorrect. Alonzo?
Nausicaa?
Incorrect. Janine?
Frankenweenie.
No. And Matt?
Spirited Away?
No. Looking for Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was way off.
I put Spirited Away.
Yeah, they all had
That's
it.
not what I was
Guesses
thinking.
all wagering something, none of them right. Your next question comes from the world of action/adventure films. What 1973 movie stars Bruce Lee as a martial artist recruited to spy on a drug lord during a deadly fighting tournament?
Love this.
I don't remember.
No. Love how inspired you were. When I remake it, I want to break kneecaps. 5, 4, 3,
Turnip Head's upset everybody.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And
I
Alonzo.
remember.
Enter the Dragon?
Yes, sir.
Ah.
Janine?
Didn't have it.
No. Matt?
This is not a charade. Enter the Dragon.
Yes, Brian.
This is Enter the Dragon.
You got it. Okay, but
Enter the Dragon.
Now they have a 3-point
Not a bad match so far.
And we get to our next one. All right, comedies is the category. Which classic comedy features the quote, "Fat, drunk, and stupid is no way to go through life, son"?
Oh!
It actually is a way to go through life. Live by that mantra every day.
What was that?
Still do. On the inside.
You know,
On the inside.
I'm looking at these. 5, 4, 3,
I don't think I'm right.
2, 1. Pens down.
Didn't have it.
Didn't have it. Matt.
Dean Werner says that in Animal House.
That is correct.
Oh,
Tell you who said it just to be clever. Animal House.
And Alonzo.
He says a two-flounder in Animal House.
There you go.
Yep.
10,
Yeah.
6 now. 10,
I thought
6.
Tommy Boy.
That's what I put.
4.
Horror thriller is your penultimate category in round number 1, and the question is, who wrote, directed, and starred in the 2015
Oh, what's his name?
directing the star.
Oh, crap, what's his name? Oh, I see his face. Oh, I know his name.
I don't think I'm right.
5, 4,
I'm going to send you this bid on Christmas.
okay,
We'll try it.
1.
I don't remember.
Pens down, please.
No.
And Matt Atchity.
I know he played Owen Myers.
Oh, that's in
No, you're right, but
Oh, yes. Okay. Edgerton.
yep. Joel Edgerton. Yeah.
Yep, it's not Patrick Wilson.
Ah.
correct.
Joel Edgerton.
Oh, there you go.
It's not Patrick Wilson.
4 here. But now
That's right. I remember now.
question, our 8th final
That was
question
actually a pretty good movie, too.
and the following
Patrick
question
Wilson was in that movie, I
Jonathan
believe,
Peck.
though.
Thank you, Jonathan, for supporting the show. And thank you, Jonathan. Thank you for all your tweets on Movie Talk as well. In the category of the 2010s, Jonah Hill and Miles Teller star in what title?
Oh, what was that called?
You know, you're
Dude, it felt like for an entire year they showed the trailer of this before every single movie we went to go see.
Mark Maron's in it. I like that too.
What was that called?
I think I got it.
Please, and Brian Walton.
You're a war dog now, man.
Yes.
Alonzo.
War dogs.
Yes, Jeannine.
War Dogs.
And Matt.
Not War Inc.
Oh, he missed it. So he get
War Dogs.
He's down by 3 here. That was a big miss by Matt Atchity. Yes, Santa Claus went on vacation a little early in
Yeah,
that
you got another
round,
one.
and it is only a 3-point lead for Paddington, too. Good
round.
round. Very dominant early on. War Machine hanging around, and they are still well within range in this game as we get into round number 2, the wheel round. The wheel of death. 4 options. One of them is correct, and that reduces the value of the question to 1 point. Keep in mind, competitors, there is stealing available in round number 2. So if you or your teammate can't get the question right, maybe somebody on the other side of the table will, and they will accrue the points. No penalty for missing a question in round number 2. Christian and 2
Tom
of
Hanks.
the wheel slices.
Kate Blanchett
on
has-
that wheel are sponsored by our patrons. The movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Check it out today. The sponsored wheel slices today are Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio. Somebody loves Oscar-winning actors. That is true. And both you guys have all of the
And actors who eventually will win an Oscar.
we are going to ask at the Paddington 2 if they would like
Leonardo
to go first
DiCaprio, because it took him
second.
so long to eventually win an Oscar.
Okay. I thought for some reason you were thinking he still didn't
Yeah,
win an Oscar yet.
that was kind of misworded.
I was like,
By the wheel itself.
they both got Oscars.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought of something adorable. What if the actual Paddington Bear was to attempt to spin the wheel? What kind of hijinks would we get into?
That's who Matt Atchity is.
He wouldn't do it, right? There's the spin.
I don't know.
That's fun. It's spun around. It looks like the wheel has been glued with marmalade.
It went around, and then we're gonna land on
2000s. It could be DiCaprio. Do you want to keep DiCaprio?
Fine, stop yelling at me.
Jeez.
What?
Okay.
Oh, they're spinning away from Leo.
Not so much. No.
Saw DiCaprio one time at the pizza place Joe's Pizza on Sunset. Yeah, DiCaprio and a number of his friends was not invited back to their hangout. Here it comes. We could be looking at another DiCaprio adventure, even Spinner's Choice.
Oh, Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, there it is. All right, Kate Blanchett. Mark, you want to-
Aviator or Thor Ragnarok?
I will.
Ocean's 8.
Kate Blanchett questions.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Do you know Kate Blanchett?
I know it's pronounced Blanchett.
Ooh.
Oh.
She said so on Ellen.
Did she really? All right. Kate Blanchett. Is it Blanchett or Blanchett? Blanchett.
Well, okay then.
All right,
Yeah,
Kate
Blanchett.
B is the category, and your
Kate
first
B.
question
Hey man, I know
is
things about Kate Blanchett.
this is your first of 6. Kate Blanchett plays a frontier medicine woman who must align with her estranged father when her daughter is kidnapped. In what Ron Howard Western?
Oh, I remember seeing that. What is that?
Choice, please.
I can provide that. Is it A, The Missing, B, Wild Country,
The
C,
Missing.
Abducted, or D, Frontier?
A, The Missing.
Yeah.
1 point
Yeah.
for the Paddington 2.
I remember that.
The crowd has to be prompted to clap. Some of them do, in fact, care about those competitors. Your next question. Who starred alongside Kate Blanchett as Hannah's father in the film Hannah?
I didn't even know Kate Blanchett was in that.
I'm sorry, could you repeat, please?
That's one repeat. Who starred alongside Kate Blanchett as Hannah's father in the film
It was
Hannah?
Saoirse Ronan's first movie where she's a little girl.
Was that Mark
Is it
Wahlberg?
A, Carl Urban,
No.
B, Thomas Jane, C, Eric Bana,
Eric Bana.
or D, Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
It's Eric Bana.
C, Eric Bana.
1 point.
Bana,
and it goes
Bana.
your way around Kate B's
Blanchett.
category nicely. Yep. Next question for the
Blanchett
Paddington
and Bana.
2. What actress did Kate Blanchett portray in Martin
Oh, Katharine
Scorsese's
Hepburn.
film The Aviator?
Katharine Hepburn.
There's a 2-pointer, and it's 16-9.
I guess I could kind of see it.
Paddington 2.
I haven't seen that movie, but
She did well.
Next question.
She did very
What
well.
veteran actor portrays Kate Blanchett's blind father-in-law, Sir Walter Loxley, in Ridley Scott's Robin Hood?
We'll need a multiple choice, please.
And I will have it for you. Is it A, Max von Sydow, B, Christopher Lee, C. Ian McKellen, or D.
Plummer?
Christopher Plummer?
I believe it's A. Max von Sydow.
You believe correctly. Keep the faith. 17-9.
It's like running the gamut of your standard old white guys who are actually really good actors.
Your next
Yeah.
To wake up the audience if possible.
You are asking questions about Kate Blanchett. I mean, let's be honest.
Hey, she's fantastic.
I like her, but I mean,
Kate Blanchett in 2014's The Monuments Men.
Who directed that one?
George Clooney.
yeah.
2 points.
Yeah. Oh, I knew he started it, and I was like, did he direct that too?
In the world of Kate
I can't remember that he
Blanchett
directed it also.
movies.
It's crazy.
Name the film from the synopsis.
Wow.
Tragedy strikes a married couple on vacation in the Moroccan desert, touching off an interlocking story involving 4 different families.
Babel.
It is, in fact,
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
4 points, and all of a sudden it is 21
Wow.
to 9. Christian, that's the kind of thing that can
Okay,
happen. The team
so-
forward
Well played.
Get a giant lead if you go first in round
So need
number
to
2.
bone up on the Kate Blanchett movies.
So if the War Machine hits something,
I have to admit though, I'm not like,
they got a chance.
Aviator's good.
I don't sit there and like just pick out an actor, actress. Like, you know what? I want to watch their movies.
More experience of the 2 War Machines.
I wouldn't say I'm a person, I don't think you are either, that's necessarily drawn to go see a movie just because an actor is in it. I can understand for a director.
Spin, the crowd cheering.
Like,
Maybe not necessarily one particular actor, but a cast. A group
Possibly.
of actors.
Like, I know you're a big fan of Damien Chazelle and Christopher Nolan movies.
2000.
It is.
2000. Ryan saying he's good with it.
Ryan is good with it.
I mean, if you want to go, it's like. Okay, they're gonna stick to 2000. That's 15 right there.
I mean, if they announced this new, like, Venom movie starring Topher Grace as Venom, I would be like, I'll wait for video.
Who plays the
I still might.
character of
Yeah.
Patrick, who tries to steal Clementine away from Joel in 2000?
Oh, Frodo.
Oh, yeah. Elijah Wood.
Yes.
I saw that movie once, and then I forgot I saw it.
B. Elijah Wood. C. Jake Gyllenhaal. D. Tom Wilkinson. B. Elijah Wood. Correct for 1 point.
I didn't hear you. I was paying attention to what was happening
Oh.
because we were doing a
Who
reaction.
plays Bella's first friend, Jessica Stanley, in Twilight?
Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick.
2 points.
Why do I know that? Why do I know an answer to a Twilight movie?
Right away, Christian, you got a question to take.
I was about to leave.
In Almost Famous, Williams' first writing assignment is to review a concert by which popular rock band?
Aerosmith?
Stillwater? It's incorrect. Steele?
Can we get a multiple choice?
No.
Allman Brothers.
Black Sabbath.
As he lost his mind.
Yeah. All right. Next question here. All right. In The Hurt Locker, who played Staff Sergeant Matthew Thompson, who was killed by IED at the very beginning of the film?
Spoiler?
Beginning of the film.
Eric Bana.
It's incorrect.
Guy Pearce.
2 point steal.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
giant steal. We have 2 questions left for them to answer. They're going to have to get
Jeez.
some right here, Chris.
All right. Who voiced the lead rat in Ratatouille?
Oh, Patton Oswalt. Patton Oswalt. I can't say his name.
Patton Oswalt.
Yes.
Last question here. All right. In Avatar, who plays the corporate administrator for the RDA mining operation?
Sigourney Weaver?
Giovanni Ribisi.
2 points.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
In danger of a knockout
Yep.
for a time, their War Machine fighting back with those last 2 questions.
I knew that, too.
7-point lead. Now look, clearly Paddington.
I think my mind was elsewhere just then. I didn't realize there was a
We've
question
seen
on the
crazy
screen.
things happen,
Because we're doing a
especially
reaction.
Tournament format, especially when that tournament is called Anarchy.
Well, Anarchy is underway, and we are ready for round number 3. Mark, how does it work?
In round number 3, each team is going to give us a series of numbers that can range from 1 to 20. Each one of those numbers corresponds to a different movie trivia Schmoedown
15 minutes
category
flying
up with
around.
the
I
answer.
know, I hope it
The first
doesn't get
question,
picked
the
up
team
on
receives
camera.
2. The next question, 3. The last one, should we make that bar 5 points? Keep in mind,
I'm just trying
teams,
to
the
squish it.
5-pointer is the only question where you are allowed to consult with your teammate. Once we give you the category for the 2-pointer, the team must decide which member is going to answer that alone. The opposite member will then have to answer the 3-point question. Because the Paddington 2 is currently in the lead by 7 points, we'll hear your 3 numbers first. and reserve them just for you.
14, 19, 7.
14, 19, and 7 for Paddington 2. And for the War Machine?
3,
9.
15.
3, 9, and 15 for the War Machine. All right, so the winner of this match will go on to play the winner of Scott Manson Gerber or Draco and Snyder. But we're going to find out here.
This could be a good one.
In this match, as we start with the War Machine, who picked category number 3 for your first.
I'm very interested in Draco and Snyder as a team.
Number 3.
I wonder what category that corresponds to, Christian.
That would be Kate Blanchett.
Really?
All right, so the
Pronounced
2 point.
Kate.
2
Kate.
All right, go.
Wow.
Who directed Kate Blanchett in the 2015 version of Cinderella?
Who directed that?
Kenneth Brown.
2 points.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
that's right.
That's right.
We need all these.
All right, so Jeannine is now up here. Jeannine has
I'm very forgetful tonight.
number 9. Number 9, Jeannine, and that's Nicole Kidman. It's Nicole Kidman.
Kid
Right.
on.
All right. Nicole Kidman plays a villainous taxidermist in what family film?
Paddington.
Paddington.
Correct.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well done.
So to take their first lead and to stay in the game, they need to hit the 5.
That's
However,
great.
if they miss it, Paddington 2 will play the winner of Snyder and Draco or Manson and Gerber. Here we
Wow.
go. Romance films. Romance films are
He's like, I got this.
category. In the film, Paper Towns. Who plays
What's her
Margot,
face?
Who is the teen-
From Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Cara Delevingne.
Yeah.
Like, the girl with the eyebrows.
Wow.
I mean, honestly.
Yep. In Paper Towns, who plays Margot, the teen that
Cara
disappears?
Delevingne.
It's pronounced Delevingne.
It's pronounced Delevingne.
5, 4,
Can you please repeat the question?
See?
Paper Towns. Who plays
She said it too.
that disappears? 5, they have one more. 4, 3,
Divigny?
1. And your winners, by way of technical knockout,
Oh.
the Paddington.
That's interesting.
The answer was Cara Delevingne. Cara Delevingne. Cara Delevingne. They had it
Didn't
on
get the full name out there.
the tip of their tongue.
Is that what matters, though?
Maybe that's the rookie mistake.
You could
Yeah.
tell that's who he's trying to say.
Yeah, you see the veteran competitors spend all their JT rules if they know it. It seemed like the War Machine was sounding it out, but take nothing away from Paddington 2. Paddington 2 will be moving on.
I would've gone one more JTE.
Duralde, they clearly know
Just
a lot
to-
about
just to
movies,
make
but
sure
War
I'm
If
Machine-
they were
right.
that close to it,
I would not be shocked because they really played well together.
they knew who they were talking about.
Yeah.
She mentioned the eyebrows. He said
Beard, and the machine is just
Yeah.
a brawler.
basically close enough.
Here to scrap and tell.
They were there. They were there. It was just a little more time they would have. They would have gotten it.
Jay Washington's first team is no longer in the tournament, but he'll be back as well.
But they played really well.
Paddington
Yeah.
now moves
They-
on. They will play the winner.
They got
of
higher than I
Scott
thought they were going to. But
Well,
then again,
especially
I didn't know.
Draco and Snyder.
Going into the third round, they were down pretty low. I mean, it was.
Sturger, who was with
They came
both
back.
The War Machine
Yeah.
and the Paddington 2. Here we go.
The Paddington 2, it's the, right?
No, the.
Not the?
Blanchett.
Okay. Well, regardless, it's great seeing you back in the winner's circle. You
Fantastic.
were
Good. Yeah.
commenting back here to me. You're like, oh my god.
It's nice to win one. I guess the difference is not doing a couple of shots ahead of time. Maybe.
You were a little more on your game today, and we haven't seen you in a year and a half. It's been a while since you've competed. And I felt like you guys kind of came out of the gate swinging.
Yeah.
That was very well done. We should do that again.
That might be why I'm forgetful this time. The shiner's affecting me.
You've had one.
We've worked together for years and what the flick. We know what each other knows and doesn't know.
It's
And
a strong shiner.
Don't sell yourself short, Alonzo. You're at least a foot and a half now.
Oh my God. But no, you're off to a good start. But were you a little bit surprised at playing against War Machine, like how well they did and came back in the last round?
Yeah, that second round they did really well. We pulled far ahead, but they hit a lot of those questions as 2-point answers.
But you had a phenomenal steal.
Yeah, I think that made a big difference. So that was...
Again, I have to ask, when do they have a bad steal?
Yeah, he doesn't die at the beginning of Black Hawk Down. He dies at the end.
I mean, I would tend to think a 1-point steal would be a
They put on a good one.
bad steal, but at the same time,
One more JTE rule to
I think it depends on where the points are at by that point.
I believe going from round 2 to round 3, there is a mathematical possibility you could get a bad steal. That getting just that one extra point or whatever.
There's been always talk about super.
Or if you're getting
teams,
every
super
steal, is it
teams
at that point? It's
that
like it's not
created in
good
this
steal.
anarchy
You're just getting
tournament.
steals
And I
at
don't
this
really
point.
feel like anyone's giving you guys the credit you may deserve.
I'm not sure I was giving ourselves the credit, but after
That's
today,
what I'm saying. That's why they were my sleeper
I
pick.
realize part of why we're in Christmas attire is that Alonzo literally wrote the book on Christmas movies. And, I see Alonzo every week. We talk movies.
I'll be honest, I know we're judging, Cara Delevingne for her eyebrows. He looks like just a happy, jolly guy. He looks like someone who
enjoys a Christmas movie.
Yeah, that you would want to invite over for a Christmas party, that he's going to be filled with the Christmas spirit, but he still looks like the type of guy that's going to sit there and slam a couple of shiners with you.
And it's okay, because we work together and it's cool.
All right. So now, obviously, you're going to wait and see who
You don't invite him to the party. He is the Christmas party.
Nakatomi Corporation Christmas Party 1988.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a Die Hard shirt, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize what they were talking about, but still not a Christmas movie.
Ooh, that's a hot take. I agree with it, but it's a hot take.
Guys, I'm here with the War Machine
I love Jay.
and Jay Washington. Jeannine, can you, yeah. Thanks.
Hi.
Jeannine, obviously that didn't go the way you guys wanted it to.
Yeah, he assumed that we used all the JTE rules. I think if we had known we had the third one, we would have got there. We were so close.
Yep, that's what I was saying.
Honestly, and then round 2 you spun 2000s, and honestly, I feel like that's a category you normally would be good at, and you just fell short in that category. Were you surprised at the difficulty of it?
Yeah, I mean, it's really broad. You think it's going to be maybe early stuff and stuff that's newer, so you might know it, but it's super broad because it could be so many movies.
Not love Jay.
Going into that last round, I think
He's trying hard not to laugh, though. You can see it on his face. He really does not want to laugh. That's
a good move. Good move.
I kind of got overwhelmed. I thought we had a little bit more time. Hearing them counting down, I thought I had used 3, and we were almost there.
And it was on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, Devigny, Delevingne. Isn't that how they pronounce Delevingne in France?
I don't think she knows.
It's the horrible girl from Suicide Squad. Hilarious.
Jay, obviously, this is the end for War Machine in the tournament. We were hoping they would go further. You're actually crying. And now you still have Ethan Irwin and Savina Graves going on to the next,
All I can do is put money in a wishing well, find a rabbit's foot, or some type of leprechaun. Because this whole Kalinowski thing is horrible. Oh, God.
It's it. Kalinowski versus Jay Washington. He wants blood.
Look, they're gone. Sabina and Ethan still in this. No matter what, it is all going to be all right. I give a damn less about the Anarchy theme. I give a damn less about Kalinowski, and I give a damn less about the Paddington 2. So you know what?
That's not how you say that.
Done. Go to your next one.
I couldn't give.
Must have been allergies.
Hey, he's a man who's feeling some emotions right now. Leave him be.
Obviously, the Paddington 2 saying that, I think that they want to play Andreyko and Snyder there too, because Alonzo knows Andreyko pretty well, and Snyder obviously has some past history with Atchity, so it would make sense they want them to win, but don't count on Scott Mance.
Well, yeah, perhaps I was going to say they just don't want their ears to bleed because Scott Mance gets very loud, very excitable, and that match could go either way. And this one really could.
Movie release dates.
The last corner because Paddington 2 would have had questions to answer as well.
La La Land's the best movie. I love La La Land.
And again, this is what happens in a tournament like Anarchy.
You actually do love La La Land.
I actually do love La La Land.
You're like Scott Mance with a lower voice.
Less muscles,
I agree with
though.
that. Duralde and Atchity, though, these are two seasoned critics.
I don't know about that.
Scott Mance is way better than this.
They know each other very well. They played together well.
You've got until the next match to.
Alonzo is still fairly new to this
Yeah.
league, but he was cool, calm, and collected.
I promise
the
you,
whole entire
I
time.
will look
They're
exactly the
scary
same.
team. No one's really.
Because I'm not gonna do a darn thing.
I'm not gonna do a darn thing.
The big teams that are the super teams that are
In fact,
and no one's talking
finish
about
the beer.
these guys. These guys are a super team.
Well, like when people didn't talk about the first Paddington, it became a box office juggernaut because that damn bear is so freaking adorable. Make sure you guys check out the movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Mark Ellis knows it.
Check it out today and decide which tier is right for you. We always appreciate
This is Steve Carell from Crazy Stupid
Check out
Love.
the Schmoedown rundown as well as the movie Trivia
Okay.
Schmoedown Facebook
It's a
page.
gif.
I'm Mark Ellis.
Yeah, he's going to go down this.
Hang out on the internet more.
He and I went head-to-head 5-round battle. You can only get it on Patreon. That's right. It's an exclusive match. Not going in the record books, but it is going down in history.
Sign up for the Patreon.
He's like, it's not going to record books. Because I just creamed him.
Looking forward to that match.
Thank you guys for joining us. It is Schmoedown. It is
You okay?
Anarchy,
Yep.
and we are underway.
Carrots are going to be chopping him.
What?
How's it going, guys? If you didn't know about the Patreon,
We just told you about it. That's funny.
Wow. Yeah, so that was a good match. That was a lot closer than I was expecting.
I like the matches, and I know we've joked before about, like, this is all about movie trivia. We're not really talking about sports. We have watched football. We do watch football. We understand. We like football.
Mm-hmm.
We live in Austin, Texas, in which our pride and joy of football, UT, has been failing us lately. But I will say that I know when I watch a football game, I don't like it particularly when one team... I don't like blowouts. I don't like when one team's just completely dominating and
It's
there's
boring.
no way. Yeah,
Boring.
it's just dull. The other team gets the ball for like 5 seconds and then it goes back to the other team and then they're just running up.
There's a reason why
Touchdowns.
suspense thriller movies do so well. Is because you're on your edge of your seat the entire time.
Mm-hmm. But what I do like is when a match, say in football, they're starting to create that margin, that spread, and then the other team just comes up from behind and starts closing it right back up.
Yeah.
I like those, and that's what was starting to happen here. Coming out of round 2, War Machines were pretty far behind, and then they just started closing that gap.
Mm-hmm.
If they would have gotten that, which, I mean, me personally, I would probably argue that whole Delavine thing. They obviously knew who they were talking about. They just couldn't get it
You gotta say it though.
out in the right pronunciation, I guess.
But we know that Roca knew Jane Fonda as well. The ruling there is that he had to write it down. So in this case, you have to get that full name out there.
Yeah, and which they did have one more JTE rule that they could have used.
And how many times has Dagnino mispronounced the name of somebody?
Pretty much every time he speaks.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, you're looking at if they use that one more JTE rule, if they knew that they still had that one more JTE rule, they definitely would have been able to pull that answer out, and I think the match would have gone on, which would have still made for a really great match. But at the same time, this is what I saw from the beginning. I knew that Matt Atchity and Alonzo Duralde were a fantastic pairing, and I knew that they were going to carry through.
yeah.
So I'm actually interested in seeing... So they're going up against the winner of Snyder and Draco versus... Who did they say? Oh, Gerber and Mance.
Yes.
Yeah. So that... Honestly, like, either way, that'll be a good one. I honestly think Scott Mance is good. But I think Snyder and Draco.
I think Snyder
and
Draco's got it. Snyder has been a team champion for like 8 or 9 straight battles.
Yeah.
For the teams, and Draco was just up for going after the singles belt.
He could have been the singles champion. Yeah.
So both of those are worthy. Going up against Scott Mance, I don't believe Scott Mance has been on any kind of going for a belt or championship, and I don't believe Gerber has either.
No, Gerber just started this season, so he hasn't. Really, he hasn't gotten that chance yet.
So, I mean, there's a part of it, I mean, we don't know. When you partner up Mance and Gerber, they may turn into some kind of weird super
team.
Answer questioning team that can't be defeated by anything. It might just be the right amount of knowledge that they have with the right questions.
All you need is movie release dates in La La Land versus everything that Sean Gerber knows.
Yeah. And I'm like, what did What's-Her-Face sprinkle on her sandwich in Breakfast Club? And just one of them happens to know Pixie Sticks. I don't even know What's-Her-Face.
Ali Sheedy?
Yes. Her character.
Yeah.
Anyways, so, I don't know.
That's why we're a team here.
Mm-hmm. Because if that was a question for us, I would be like, oh, it's the girl that poured Pixie Sticks. The weird girl in the back.
Yeah.
Anyways... So that would probably be a really good match as well. But
I think that's the thing with this Anarchy tournament, and that's why I'm looking forward to each match here so far, is because most of these teams, there's only a couple that I'm probably like on, but most of these teams are killer teams.
And unless the story dictates, we don't ever get to see the teams change up.
Yeah, I think everyone's pretty well set now going forward on this. Yeah. So, I mean, we're looking at some solid matches, I think, all the way through this tournament, and I am excited for each and every one of them.
Yep.
Because they're all going to be good. But that's going to be it for us on this Schmoedown reaction today. We're going to do this dance again on Friday. Today's Tuesday, right? I'm losing my days. We're going to do this dance again on Friday. And so we are going to catch you guys on that one. But meanwhile, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to Cinefanatics. We have a bunch of videos coming out. We're doing reviews, trailer reactions. In fact,
we just dropped the Captain Marvel trailer reaction. The first time that the two of us together have done a trailer reaction out of all the trailer reactions on the Cinefanatics page.
I've done the First Man trailer number 2. You've done a lot.
Halloween, Suspiria, Venom. All of those are on there for your viewing enjoyment. Go check those out. Subscribe, like we said.
And then as well, go ahead and go over to Collider. Go ahead and subscribe to them if for some reason you aren't subscribed to them. And like and comment on their video as well on the Schmoedown.
I feel like we're giving them like a laundry list of stuff they need to
do the things. Do all of the things.
Go to Western Union, wire us a bunch of money. Here's our address. No, just kidding.
We'll take cash, credit. No.
Okay.
Anyway.
We'll see y'all in the next video.
We'll catch you guys later.
Later.
See ya.